On April 26, 1986 at 1:23 a.m., the Chernobyl nuclear power plant experienced a nuclear meltdown of reactor number 4 when a sudden power surge occurred during a safety test. An emergency shutdown caused another power surge which led to a reactor vessel rupture and a series of steam explosions. These events exposed the graphite moderator of the reactor to air, causing it to ignite. The resulting fire sent a plume of highly radioactive fallout into the atmosphere and over an extensive geographical area. The nearby city of Pripyat was not immediately evacuated after the incident. The townspeople went about their usual business for the next 36 hours completely oblivious to what had just happened. They were told there was a fire at the plant. However, within a few hours of the explosion, dozens of people fell ill. Later, they reported severe headaches and metallic tastes in their mouths, along with uncontrollable fits of coughing and vomiting. At 2 p.m. on April 27, 1986, the evacuation of Pripyat began. In order to expedite the evacuation, the residents were told to bring only what was necessary, as the authorities had said it would only last approximately 3 days. As a result, most of the residents left their personal belongings, which are still there today.
The first word that something was seriously wrong came from this power plant in eastern Sweden, where workers coming on the job registered abnormally high levels of radiation on their bodies.
На Чернобыльской атомной электростанции произошла авария. Поврежден один из атомных реакторов. Принимаются меры по ликвидации последствий аварии. Пострадавшим оказывается помощь. Создана правительственная комиссия.
Reactor number 4 continued to burn until May 10, 1986. Massive amounts of radioactive isotopes such as cesium-137, iodine-131, and strontium-90 were released into a large plume that drifted over large parts of the Western Soviet Union and Europe. The exclusion zone was established by the USSR military soon after the 1986 disaster to restrict access to hazardous areas and reduce the spread of radiological contamination. The zone is estimated to be home to about 197 people living in 11 villages as well as the town of Chernobyl. The existing shelter was constructed between May and November 1986 as an emergency measure to contain radioactive materials. It was constructed under extreme conditions with very high levels of radiation and under extreme time constraints. The original shelter was never intended to be a permanent containment structure, despite rumors to the contrary. Construction is continuing for the new safe confinement sarcophagus that will be moved over the damaged reactor number 4 when completed in 2015.